Hi, this is Jonathan Kutsavatsky for Dalet MEDIATalks. We're here at NAB 2018 with Jeff from Quantum. Jeff, tell us about yourself.
Great to be here. My name is Jeff Stedman. I'm the Senior Vice President of Business Development for Quantum, and I've been with the company about 4 years. For most of that time, I've been responsible for marketing and promoting our scale-out storage products across all the industries, but primarily here in the M&E industry. Quantum, we specialize in storage for media workflow. We've got deployments all over the world, and the top studios in the world, the top broadcasters in the world. We really try to enable customers to have both a production workflow and an archive workflow, all tied together with a storage software technology we call StoreNext.
Great. What are the new things you're launching at NAB this year?
So the big thing for us this year at NAB is a scale-out NAS platform. So we've long been known as being a high-performance provider for SAN-based storage systems. And what we've introduced now is a scale-out NAS capability. So you can now build storage environments that still deliver the kind of extreme performance that our customers demand, but I can do that over either SAN topologies, fiber channel, or NAS topologies with Ethernet, or any combination. So really increasing the flexibility, increasing the deployment options, giving our customers really a better choice in terms of how much money they want to invest and what kind of performance they're going to get, and know they're going to get the best of whatever decision they make.
So let's talk about SAN and NAS. What should customers consider when going for SAN or your new NAS storage?
So you want to look at performance. You want to look at the types of applications that you're trying to use against that storage, because some applications are very sensitive to latency. Some applications are not. You can tolerate that. One of the biggest differences between fiber channel and Ethernet is that latency and the determinism of how the data is delivered to the application. So we've got a lot of customer environments where you've got maybe 2 or 3 high-end finishing stations. You might want those connected to storage over Ethernet. You're going to have a whole bunch of proxy editors who maybe can work the high-end over fiber channel, and the proxy editors, you might have those over Ethernet, all sharing the same content or the same file system.
That's great. So has Dalet validated the new NAS storage?
They have. In fact, you're the first ones. We announced that just last week. We tend to put all of our software releases through your certification, and so you just completed the validation of the NAS for Dalet. So it's great.
So we have some big name customers such as Spectrum, we have Stars, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs. Every customer has different configurations.
Yep.
Can you give us some examples of customers what customers have essentially? They have maybe a SAN, they have a NAS, they have the archive solution, things like that?
Yeah, so a lot of our customers may start out with a Quantum StoreNext system for production. So, producing new content, news, sports, lifestyle content, whatever. They'll build a production environment, and then they'll realize that at some point that production environment starts to fill up. And as we all know, media content has value forever. You never want to throw it out. You may need it again. You certainly want to be able to monetize it. So you'll start to think about creating an archive. And one of the strengths of the Quantum solution is the ability to tier content from a primary tier of storage, which you might use for production, to an archive tier of storage, which will give you much lower cost and long-term retention capabilities, and to do all of that in a single namespace. So that's one of the points of integration really between Dalet and Quantum, is you're integrated with the APIs that we provide for how that data is tiered to these different tiers, so you can always get access to it from within your MAN, regardless of physically where that content might have been moved, and you can tell us the policies you want us to follow in order to move that data or migrate that data to those lower cost tiers. So we have lots of customers, some of which they'll start with production and they'll add archive, some just buy a big archive because they want that. So we've got a number of different types of customers, but in all cases it's really the integration of the MAM with the APIs that are driving the storage.
One of the buzzwords of NAB this year is AI. We are showing it on our booth, AI as a repository, Dalet as a repository for AI information. What is Quantum doing?
We see the same thing. AI is a very hot topic. It's also, from our perspective, a very important attribute to be able to connect to storage because, again, it's about extracting value out of the content that you have in your archive. So we've partnered with some folks, Veritone being one of them, to integrate their AI capabilities into the Axelis storage platform so that customers who have very large on-premise archives have the ability to utilize those cloud engines on-premise, right? So a lot of customers, somebody who has multiple petabytes, not really practical to move all that to the cloud to have it analyzed so you can extract metadata. So we want to bring the power of cloud processing, cloud AI, to their on-premise archives. And then it's even better if we can expose that metadata to the MAM. You can import that, and now your MAM is much richer in terms of being able to find the content and search for points of interest within the content you've got in your archive.
That's great.
We really value the Dalet partnership. It's great that the way the two companies work together in terms of collaborating from both a technology perspective and from a market perspective. I think the two companies do a really great job of presenting a unified story to customers. We are very supportive of each other in front of the customers. So I think for us, it's great to have that kind of relationship because we know we're giving our customers the best solution.
Well, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.